Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous with me, Bregaton. Let's check out the secret door. To the passage. The passage.
Can't hide from me.
I'm gone.
A bright future awaits us. Into the fray!
Yet another obstacle. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Bismuth, turn your AA off, buddy. Oh, you jerk. Oh, nothing hold us back now. Anywho. Haste us.
The inheritor!
So get up here, please. And protection from evil communal. And then we get chopping.
The light take you!
You won't survive me.
Into the fray!
Endure this.
I found
Now come back. These guys might trigger this trap, though.
something.
Oh, they don't.
Make every strike
I'll
count.
remove this obstacle.
Landed right on top of it.
This is not my time yet.
That's alright. We'll have all these hit points if we're not going to use them. Alright, another lesser extend, meta magic rod. We're gonna give that to land. Oh, he doesn't really have space, does he? Let's not really use those anyway. We'll slap that on land. Or Socio. I'll leave it on land. It'll be fine.
We do it.
I'll only try to read this dialogue if it's not repeated. That is repeat dialogue, so I'm not going to read it again. Yeah, the creaking of opening gates somewhere nearby.
Follow.
So that unlocks the passage to the secret boss fight in the citadel. That's all we can do here for now.
The world has suffered enough.
Alright, that should be fine. I will go and rest up again. Can I... my map over there. There we go, that's weird.
I'll take
Go rest
care
up
of
because we have a boss fight ahead of us. And we'll probably rest up one more time before we enter the citadel. I mean, I have the supplies there, I may as well utilize them. We're not to the point yet where buffing takes up an egregious amount of time. A beginning attack. Drezen will be ours. I think we've read this already. Been waiting for this for so long. It's time to retake Drezen. And time for a nap. I can't help asking myself if I am in the right place in this war. Perhaps I should have just stayed among those peaceful vineyards and smiling peasants. I don't think I like being called peasants, Socio. Am I truly needed here? Or is my naivety merely a hindrance to others? Questions, questions. You give us good buffs, Socio, so I'm glad to have you.
We should move.
And he has some of the coolest looking armor in his portrait.
I am never wrong. My skills are absolute.
Let me help.
Stagioni Sabitur, Inimosi Travisi, Ona
Are we in trouble yet?
Yeah, I do keep forgetting about this. Let's go ahead and put that down here.
You are my favorite aid.
I think optimally I would give the lesser extend meta magic rod that we found to Yaniel, mostly for Blur. But she's not going to stay in our party forever. And I'll forget to take it off later, so.
Oh, yes, what?
I know my shortcomings, so I'm trying to work around them.
I'm off. It's time to act.
I'm all ears. My will is resolute.
Cool. All on our side.
Anything new?
The goddess protects us.
Alright, should be all set.
Did we find trouble? Bait.
On your end.
Oh, shoot. Reaver.
You've crossed the wrong line.
It did forget about that guy. It's really cool how he climbs down the wall to get you, though. Alright, so we did get full plate +1. Is that an upgrade for her? It is. Congratulations. And we got Herald of Pain. Whenever the wielder of this +2 cold iron dueling sword confirms a critical hit with it, target becomes sickened for 1d4 rounds. Yeah, the Fallen Crusader. Good job, buddy.
I'll take care of it.
Alright, let's heal up my main character before we enter the boss fight.
I'm always open to ideas.
The mortals are slaughtering us! How can this be?
Stop talking! Fight!
One blow of a monstrous fist turns the head of the demon into a bloody pulp.
There! That's what happens to cowards! Get it together, you maggots, and we'll destroy them!
Quiet! Don't make me mad!
You won't like him when he's mad.
There they are! There they are! They're coming!
Nura points at your unit. Hey you, demons, think about it. Who are you more afraid of? Him or me? The demons look at their leader, then at you, and back at him again. Their knees are visibly shaking.
We're finished!
Alright, come on, Darrazand.
Stop, you carrion! You think I'm not going to find you?
I thought the fight was gonna start.
This demon is more dangerous than anything we've encountered here before. Let's attack together. This is our chance.
The queen and her bodyguards reach you in a few quick strides.
Death to the mortals!
Alright, come on, Darrazand. Now let's see. Gotta slow him down. That's gonna matter.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Smite off.
Don't hold back!
Did you see that?
So, a neat bit of trivia about Balors. They used to be called Balrogs, but the Lord of the Rings estate, and they're pretty greedy when it comes to trademark.
Lie down. Die.
Willida says hello. Sweet dreams, demon.
You little runt. You and Willowdust will regret this. I'll find you and shove your entrails down your throat.
Damn it. The dagger was supposed to kill him on the spot.
So, as I was saying, the same thing applies to halflings. They used to be called hobbits. Now this was in D&D, not Pathfinder, because Pathfinder didn't come out till 4th edition of D&D. And Ents and Treants. They used to be called Ents, then they changed it to Treants. Also with Greybor here, so he takes his confidentiality with his employers very seriously, but in his battle cry there he says, Willidus sends his regards. I don't remember if he clarifies that Willidus told him to say that or not. I don't think he does. A dark-haired dwarf panting shoots you a look filled with indignation and disappointment. However, he manages to compose himself, and his voice sounds polite, if a little morose. Greetings. Funny meeting anyone here. Who are you? The dwarf grins. You have a poor memory for faces. That'd make a lousy assassin. I'm Greybor, a bounty hunter, and we already met in the Tower of Estrad and Canabras. I want to know more about you. The dwarf seems surprised. You like chatting in the heat of battle, do you? Apologies, but I prefer conversing in calmer settings. Maybe we can talk after the fight if you survive. Why did you attack that demon? The dwarf casts an angry look at the spot where his victim was just standing, but composes himself and tries to answer politely. I've been paid for his head. Are you really going to kill a Balor with a dagger? Your words vex the dwarf. Eyes blazing with irritation, he answers you in a stern and hostile tone. I think again before laughing at me and questioning my competence. Clearly the dagger was charmed. I was supposed to take Darrazand's life almost instantly, but the one who gave me that weapon bungled things somehow, and my quarry was able to escape. Darn it. That seems amateurish to me, relying on an untrustworthy client and their weapon. You're entitled to your opinion. Who is your client? I'm afraid that's confidential, yeah. Well, we know it's Willidus. As a professional, I'm obliged to keep my client's name a secret. But it was in his battle cry. Okay. A fight for me. Grinning, the dwarf answers somewhat arrogantly. I'm not sure you can afford my services. But right now, you'd be better off with a unit of infantry than an expensive loner like me. I have no time for chatting. The dwarf shrugs and takes a long pipe out of his pocket. Apparently, the chaos around you doesn't stop him from enjoying some fine tobacco. I'm not sure you have anywhere to rush to. The gates are blocked. It'll take you an eternity to clear the rocks away. It's unlikely you'll be going any further than this courtyard for the foreseeable future. The dwarf permits him a dramatic pause. Unless you're insane enough to enter with a small number of companions. There are several passages to the fortress on the walls meant for archers, but they're all bottlenecks. While your soldiers try to rush in there, the demons will slaughter them. But a small group of skilled warriors stands a chance, if they can climb the wall and enter the fortress, rely on their wit and their skills.
I'm gone.
A Wand of Good Hope. It's a really good buff, typically reserved for bards and skalds. Oh, it's Elin. See him standing there. We attack. The demons fight back. That's how it should be. Let's clear out up here real quick. I couldn't remember if there were archers up here or not. Alright, let's level up, then rest up. Alright, so level 10 Paladin, we get the additional use of Smite Evil. And that's it. Athletics, Perception, and Persuasion. And some new spells. Asila. Power Shield Specialist, she gets Armor Training. We may have read before. Starting at 3rd level, a fighter learns to be more maneuverable while wearing armor. Whenever he is wearing armor, he reduces the armor check penalty by 1 to a minimum of 0. This will be pretty useful since she's also our trickery person for a little while. It increases the maximum dexterity bonus allowed by his armor by 1. Every 4 levels thereafter, 7th, 11th, and 15th. These bonuses increase by +1 each time to a maximum of -4 reduction of the armor check penalty, and a +4 increase of the maximum dexterity bonus allowed. In addition, a fighter can also move at his normal speed while wearing medium armor. At 7th level, a fighter can move at his normal speed while wearing heavy armor. I'm not going to invest 7 levels though. And Tower Shield Training. At 3rd level, a Tower Shield Specialist gains armor training as normal, but while he employs a Tower Shield, the armor penalty is reduced by 3, and the maximum dexterity bonus allowed by his armor increases by 2. The benefit increases every 4 levels thereafter as per standard armor training. If the Tower Shield Specialist is not employing a Tower Shield, the benefits to armor training revert to the normal bonuses. That's pretty good. So the armor check penalty is usually reduced just by 1, so that's increased by 2 more to 3. And the dexterity bonus allowed by his armor is doubled. Normally it's 1 at the 1st level, but this actually puts it up to 2. I forgot that the Tower Shield Specialist got that. Alright, so Trickery, Knowledge World, 2 times 2. Socio gets a whole lot of nothing. He'll get more spells, of course. Low Religion, Perception, and Lore Nature. I guess I should say spell slots. Nothing for Obrig, Athletics, Mobility, Low Nature, and Perception. Lan also gets nothing. Athletics, Mobility, Perception, and Lore Nature. More spells, though. Nenio gets a Scroll Mastery. At 10th level, a Scroll Savant can use his own caster level instead of the item's caster level when using a scroll. So when you look at scrolls, it'll say what caster level it is. Knowledge Arcana, Knowledge World, Lore Nature, Low Religion. I do like Icy Prison. I'll just grab a couple buffs. Sunshine, Ability, and Perception.
I'm always ready.
We'll do Angelic Aspect. It's either that or Archon Zora, but we already have Archon Zora with Socio. Barskin is good. Animal Aspect isn't bad. Sense Vitals is also really good.
Leave me alone, Nenio. Please, just give it up already.
But I absolutely must sketch you for my addendum to the encyclopedia. Now remove your clothes.
The dark-haired dwarf greets you, shaking his head gloomily. My apologies. I'm not taking any orders now. No time for chatting. The dwarf sees you off with a polite nods.
I'm off.
I will lend you my
Meditate
aid.
on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
We should move.
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana.
No reason to pause.
My skills are absolute.
Adayana. Inimosi Travisi. Fabrizio Curino. Grazio. Rajani Savitur. Rajani Savitur. Rajani Savitur. Rajani Savitur. Inimosi Travis. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana.
Always be ready for the worst.
Inimosi Travis.
Doubt is the
Require my
heart's
unbiased
greatest
opinion?
challenge.
Please, be careful.
Alright, the citadel itself. Let's go ahead and take her armor off and her shield.
Call me again if you need to.
I do what I must.
A little debuff here. Whispers of Madness. Demonic spirits haunt the walls of the dungeon. While their constant whispering never becomes loud enough to allow intelligible speech to be heard, the constant murmurs grate on the nerves. After every 10 minutes spent in the dungeon, non-chaotic evil creatures must succeed at a DC 14 will save to resist taking 2 points of charisma damage as the whispering slowly drives them mad.
You won't survive me.
Strike!
It's really cool they finally added a flying ability to the game. Be even cooler if like Asimars or Angel Mythic Path, because they get wings as well. Or even like a Magus. You can also get like a Death from Above ability. They can fly in the sky and then dive down on the enemy. What was I doing? Oh yeah, lockpicking.
This was simple enough.
Yaniel. An old woman, half-elf by her appearance, hangs limp on the shackles. Her head is slumped down to her chest, and strands of dirty gray hair cover her face. Her rags don't conceal the poor woman's horrible condition. Her body is covered in old scars and fresh wounds. A piece of flesh has been torn from her left leg. There are numerous fang marks on her arms. Her right wrist appears to have been gnawed, and the hand is withered. It's hard to believe that life still lingers in such a mutilated body, but the woman raises her head with effort. Bare blue eyes stare back at you from under her gray eyelashes. Crusaders here. I thought I was delirious when I heard the sounds of a battle. After so many years, are we really retaking Drezen? Who are you? How did you end up here? My name won't mean anything to you. It's been so many years. My name is Yaniel. I used to be a knight of the citadel, when Drezen was still a proud Crusader stronghold. The day Drezen fell, I was covering the refugee retreat. Alas, I was taken alive by the spawn of the Abyss as they flooded the city. Ever since then, I've been locked up here, within these walls that were once my home, now a prison and a torture chamber. The woman drops her head heavily to her chest. Tila can't hold back an astounded yelp. You've been in this dungeon since the day Drezen fell, sister, but that's over 70 years. Socio frowns. So many years of torture and helplessness. It hurts to even think about it. We'll heal your wounds, Yaniel. Believe me, the nightmare is over. Yaniel herself. You don't know me, although I didn't mind meeting you. But I went to your memorial service. It was painful for everyone, but your memory brought people together. Many say we can't give up, because Yaniel didn't give up till the end. So all this is not in vain. Only, I thought you were younger. I have no idea who this is. The name of this woman must not be important enough for me to remember her. You are well remembered, Yaniel. Those who you saved made your name a legend. I have your sword Radiance with me. I wish to return it to you. The old woman listens to you, slightly tilting her head, but winces when you hand her the sword. So extend her mutilated, shriveled hand. I have no way to hold this sword. My time has passed. Let it serve new heroes. It would only be a bitter reminder of the past in my hands. So you saw Drezen before its fall, and the Sword of Valor and the days of the First Crusade. Oh yes, I saw all that. The woman smiles a strange smile. The walls of the citadel seemed indestructible, like mountains, but they were not Drezen's true defenses. The sword was. It alone weakened the demons and stopped them from teleporting here freely. It gave the defenders here hope. So it was, until the ambitious and arrogant young Staunton brought the city to ruin. He stole the banner and doomed Drezen to fall. Staunton was once a strong fighter, the bane of demons. They became the executioner of his comrades. Such things happen. You know where the Sword of Valor is. The woman closes her eyes. I feel its presence, even now when the sword is weak and dormant. It is near, in this very citadel. There's a passage from my prison to it. Keep going through the dungeon, you'll find the banner. Why did the demons do all this to you? The woman closes her eyes and speaks pensively, in a measured, introspective manner. The demons, if you think about it, they're interesting creatures. They appeared when mortal souls touch the fabric of the abyss, and they always carry it with them, the imprint of humanity. It is distorted but visible. You might expect entirely inhuman thought and action from the spawn of the plane of primal chaos, but in fact, they're often mundane and relatable. And one of their manifestations of this deep humanity is a demon's love of trophies. I'm one such trophy, a living reminder of the day that they washed over the strongest Crusader fortress like a tidal wave, and turned it into their den. I heard Fae enjoy toying with mortals. They kidnap them, bewitch them, keep them on a leash. I never thought I'd see one of their prisoners with my own eyes. Fae. He's taken aback and gives Ulberg an astonished look. What do Fae have to do with this? But you're correct about one thing. Woe to the mortal who becomes a plaything of higher powers, be it demons, angels, or Fae. Break the shackles. I will help you. With my precision instrument. The freedwoman leans heavily against the wall. Thank you. After so many years, finally. I have to go. Stay here and wait for help. My people will find you when the city has been freed. Alright, we'll talk later. A little odd and suspicious that she'd wince when holding Radiance.
The world has suffered enough.
I'm sure it's nothing to read into, right? Her hand's just withered.
I'm gone.
Can't hide from me.
Alright, this is the best offense or something. What's it called? Defense by offense. This +2 mithril comma grants the wielder a +1 dodge bonus to armor class. And it's a monk weapon. It's pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna call it here, and next time we'll continue through the Citadel and finish retaking Drezen. But for now, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.